In a clear message to China, Chief of Army Staff General M.M. Naravane on Friday said no one should make any mistake of testing India's patience, though it is committed to resolve the border standoff along the northern frontier through talks and political efforts. In an address at the Army Day Parade, General Naravane said a befitting response was given to the conspiracy to make unilateral changes on the border and that the sacrifice of the Galwan heroes in eastern Ladakh will not go waste. The ninth round of talks between protesting farmer unions and three central ministers got underway on Friday afternoon to break the over a month-long deadlock on the three new agricultural laws. Union Agricultural Minister Narendra Singh Tomar, Railways, Commerce and Food Minister Piyush Goyal and Minister of State for Commerce Som Prakash, who is an MP from Punjab, are holding the talks with the representatives of around 40 farmer unions at the Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi, targeting the Prime Minister Modi-led government, urged people to be part of the farmers' movement. The Annadata of the country are doing satyagraha against the arrogant Modi government for their rights. Today, the entire India is raising its voice against the atrocities on farmers. You too should join the satyagraha, Gandhi said. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address the nation on January 16th morning to start COVID-19 vaccinations in India. The vaccination campaign, marking the final phase in India's long battle against the pandemic, will be held daily from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., barring the days earmarked for routine immunization program. Vaccination of healthcare and frontline workers will be held at a wide range of public healthcare facilities. A 6.2 magnitude earthquake struck Indonesia's Sulawesi island, killing at least 3 people and injuring scores of others. A hotel and the West Sulawesi governor's office were severely damaged. Rubble was seen lying on the ground as electricity poles were also pulled down. A hospital was completely flattened with more than a dozen patients and staff trapped under the rubble. The epicenter of the quake was 6 kilometers northeast of the city of Majene at a depth of 10 kilometers.